It is All Hallows Eve, the night in October when ghosts and goblins and other startling apparitions are out and about. It is also, at least in New Orleans, an evening to enjoy a special menu offered by Chef Bonnot. Great Chefs Television presents a Halloween treat.
For several years, one of the culinary highlights of a holiday, usually characterized by bobbing apples, is a special offering at the stylish Metairie Bistro, Chez Daniel. Every dish on a prefix menu is tailored by Daniel Bonnot to creatively and often whimsically reflect the spooky evening. Although the mood is playful, the chef is serious in preparing the dishes. Our first entree features stuffed quail wrapped in cabbage leaves and served on 2 kinds of rice. However, to you, it's roasted baby bat.
So first of all, I'm going to take some cabbage leaf, like this. And you just remove the leaf from the cabbage nicely. And we're going to have enough right now, we do that. And what I did is previously, you take the hard part of the leaf out. And that's what we're going to use to wrap the quail to make it look like a little bat. I had some water boiling here, and we're going to blanch. We're going to put a little bit of salt in the water, and we're going to blanch the cabbage leaf in the water for a couple of minutes. Like this. It's going to take about maybe 1 minute, just to let the water back to ebullition, and we're going to take it out. That's it, it's ready. Now we're just going to do is take the cabbage leaf and put it on some ice just to cool off a little bit. I'm going to do the stuffing for the quail. So basically, we want to do a little bit of celery. We're going to dice. So we have celery. We're going to do 1 onion, or I should say half onions. That's it, we have the onions. Then after that, we have, that's already done. We have bell pepper and red pimentos already cut. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit of butter in my pan. Let it melt. I'm going to mix everything and have it cook for a couple of minutes, about, I would say, maybe 4 or 5 minutes maximum. You don't want to cook it all the way through, but you want to have the vegetable become translucent. And that's going to be part of the stuffing.
The stuffing also includes ground veal.
And to the ground veal, we're going to add, here you have enough to do about 3 quails. We're going to add here, I got a little bit of French bread. We're going to let it soak in the milk, sorry, for a couple of minutes, just to absorb the milk. You don't want it too dry. And then what we're going to do now is squeeze the excellent milk off the bread. And you use about, I will say, 1/3 of bread in your stuffing. And I'm going to need about 1 egg. Like this. So you just make sure you incorporate your bread with your ground veal. And I'm going to add 1 egg to the stuffing.
Note in the foreground the sautéed vegetables have been taken off heat to cool.
And that's going to be the stuffing for the quail. We're going to get ready. Now I incorporate the egg. I'm going to add the vegetable. Look at that. And because this is a recipe we're making in New Orleans, we're going to add a cup of Louisiana oysters to it. They've already been opened. And a little bit of oysters liqueur with the juice from the oysters. When you open the shell, you save the water from the oysters, and you add it to your soup or your stuffing, and it's really give you a fantastic taste. So now we got that mix. Just going to put the green onions to it, and pinch of garlic, pinch of salt, and some pepper. Now it's time to taste. So I need a little piece. I need more salt. And we're ready to go. So now we have the stuffing made. What we're going to do is saute on the side. The garniture will be the brown rice. Thank you. The brown rice and the wild rice together. We're just going to put about equal proportion of brown and wild rice. We're just going to let it cook slowly on the side. And we're going to stuff the quail. They've already been take the bones off the inside of the quail, so what you have is a little pocket, what's easy to stuff. If they don't come like this, what you do is you open the back and you can remove the carcass from the inside of the quail. Make sure you put oysters on every one of them at least. Don't be afraid, put your finger, push hard. Keep legs tight together because you don't want to lose the stuffing. Like that.
The stuffed quail are wrapped in the blanched cabbage leaves.
That way. And really what you want to do is two things is, again, the purpose of the cabbage right now is to protect the bird during the cooking, to dry out, and at the same time also what that does is it creates a great effect on what we're looking for is to recreate a little baby bat. We have some bacon here, so to attach it together, you just take a little bit of slice. You can get the bacon slice, and you just nicely round it up together, like this. And you can do two to keep it tight. And it's not going to move during the cooking. And I'll show you why, because it's going to be pretty easy to have it done. Basically, what I'm going to do is get the quail set on a bed of vegetable.
The vegetables are finely diced celery, carrot, and onion.
We're going to sit the quail on the top. Like that. Little bouquet garni. Thyme, bay leaf, one leaf, that should be enough, okay? And then we're going to put a little bit of white wine.
A little chopped tomato is added and the quail is started on top of the stove. Incidentally, the brown and wild rices were pre-cooked. Veal stock is added to the quail.
One. So now it's boiling. We're just going to put a cover on it and
Roast at 365 degrees for about 35 minutes. Pecans and green onion are added to the rice mixture, and pieces of the Cajun sausage andouille are used as the bat's ears. The quail is served on the rice bed. The sauce consists of the pan juices finished with a little butter.
then you have the brunoise inside, and look at that, how beautiful it is. Now we're going to dress up our quail and make sure they become. We're going from quail to baby bat. Voilà.